Hello, everybody. I am Rena Michaelis, and recently Gabe The Samurai brought something to my attention. Apparently, Kristi Winters has been talking about me behind my back. Basically, she blocked me, and after she blocked me, she started talking about me.
She said, Ren Michaelis is also spreading BS and lies via her channel.
Here is the weird part. In the video that she's complaining about, I didn't mention her name once in the video. Her name never even came up. In fact, what I said was a response to somebody who did bring up her name. Like if you want to see the comments thread, here it is. So it's going to be like under here where I was responding to are her and her minions edits again. And then I said to that, we don't know who the culprits are. I like to avoid speculation until there's hard evidence. However, it wouldn't surprise me because it isn't the first time she done it. I'm sure she tried to do this multiple times, and this comes from the bear himself, where Bering complained about her trying to shut him down, trying to silence him. And then she tells me to go F myself and says, I'll wait for your apology when Bering explains the cause. When seriously, Bering calls her his stalker. Bering makes multiple videos making fun of her. And then she just has the nerve to just tweets about me behind a block. The weird part is you would actually have to click view reply in order to see it. Because I'm not a very popular channel, I am pretty sure that very few people would have seen it or even know about it, and I tried to be nice. However, because she had to be so rude and just because she had to be that way, it's like the strikes in the Fed. It ended up getting more attention. Like if she said nothing, it would have been better because, again, it's like I was just responding to somebody, and this person is a first time commenter. And the reason why I bring up that this is a first time commenter is because she can't even counter argue, well, I probably have influence, and I probably, like, that person was probably a huge fan, and I could influence their thoughts. That is not the case. And from the comments, you could tell that they have their minds pretty much already made up. I mean, at least it's pretty clear that this person doesn't like her, given the nickname that they called her. So I just responded to this first time commenter, hey, I don't know who the culprits are. I just said I wouldn't be surprised, and that isn't a hard accusation. And it just reached a point where there were even people who were to the left who were questioning, like, what were you thinking? Where for me, it's like this. I mean, it's weird because it's like the strikes in the Fed. It's like has she not tried? Has she just kept her mouth shut? It's like had she just kept her mouth shut, it wouldn't have been such a big deal because it's like I'm pretty sure that very few people would have noticed. So I took a screenshot of her telling me to go F myself. It ends up getting like 4 retweets and 30 likes, of which had she said like nothing at all, I'm pretty sure that's only like 1 or 2 people would have probably seen it. And then it's kind of like this ends up being an interesting thread because, like, Ranting Feminist says, Jesus Christ, you said you suspect her, but you wouldn't blame her without knowing for sure first. I mean, does she really not get why people would think it was her? David says she literally tried and succeeded to get him banned from other sites like Twitter. When you build a reputation like that, would you can't be surprised when people suspect you. Claudia again says, yeah, I mean, I'm sure people are blindly blaming her, and that is a dick move, but you at least gave her the benefits of the doubt, saying I wouldn't be surprised if she flagged him. Does not equal she flagged him. And to Kristi Winters' defense, Claudia says, I mean, she is saying she didn't do it, so I believe her. Previously, when she did shit like reports him off Twitter, she openly says she did it. I just think she should understand why people think it's her, given that she reported him off Twitter. I mean, because Kristi Winters has built this type of reputation for herself. It's not an accusation. It's based off history. It's based off you going around parading around saying, bragging about getting bearing kicked off Twitter. And you're just acting all shocked and surprised that people would say, hey, I mean, it's just in the realm of possibility. Not that you did it, not that you did it, but that it's just in the realm of possibilities. Also, Kristi Winters, aren't you punching down? You have 6,775 subscribers, while I only have 853 subscribers. You normally get about 1,000 views per video. Whereas me, I get nowhere near close the amounts of views you get. I mean, for me, I mean, sometimes I get 100 views. I do get like 80 and 90 views, but it doesn't even compare. It doesn't even compare to how many views you get. So right now, even though you are an intersectional feminist, you are punching down and trying to silence a woman of color. How do you like that? But when it comes to Kristi Winters and her sense of principles, she would rather side with the alt-right because she hates Sargon just that much. And I mean, this is beautiful. This person says to David, since that post of I'm not a Marxist, it's been going downhill for her. To be honest, I saw this coming. She's not an ally. She admitted to me she doesn't care about anything other than being popular. No wonder she talks about Sargon and Bering obsessively. The reason why she keeps putting Sargon and Bering in the title of her videos is because she wants to leech off their subs and views. I mean, she probably loves all the negative attention she gets from Sargon and Bering. It is all about views for her. Now, I watched Kevin Logan's video where Kevin Logan was like, hey, we didn't do it. And I've watched, Agents of Doubt's video where he says that it could be because Bering was selling cannabis oil and that he was selling other products that were perhaps against YouTube's rules, and YouTube is cracking down on cannabis oil. And I haven't seen this video yet. This video recently popped up to me and I've just got started. I paused it right there and decided to make this video. So check out the response video as well as I would do when I get finished recording this. But yes, I do acknowledge that Kristi Winters could be totally and completely innocent and she probably didn't do anything wrong, and I sincerely mean that. However, I pretty much already made that clear. I mean, we don't know who the culprits are. I like to avoid speculation until there's hard evidence. I mean, the strong overreaction, the strong overreaction is more suspicious than anything else. I mean, why are you overreacting to this? I mean, if me and David Sherratt were fighting for like 2 years, and somebody says, I wouldn't be surprised if Ren did this to him, I wouldn't be offended. This has been Ren Michaelis, Kristi Winters, Nanishderu. Bye bye.